So I just got a pretty sweet Polaris crushing. Me and my boy Ryan went and got it today. Don't look too deeply into the Toy Story. Oh, dude, I'll show you some stuff. All right. So let's start things off here. And hit the like button. Hit the Rogans up. And England, I'm coming. I'm coming to England. Coming to England. Let's just say me and a guy named, I'll use code word, Bommy Bomminson are going to do something together in England. So I'm only going to be there for a day or two, but Bommy Bomminson called me about this thing he's doing and was like, Owen, I'd love for you to be there with me. And I'm like, I'm there, my friend. So I will be there. If I end up in jail, bail me out. If I end up dead, take care of my family. But you can't be scared of any of this stuff. You gotta just go. You gotta just do things. Fear is the tool of the enemy. Okay, so let's start off by talking about God. This is the Sistine Chapel. It was painted by Michelangelo. And this is a beautiful, beautiful image of God. Man, and as you can see, the fingers don't touch, but they're so close to touching. And God is in a brain. It's pretty intense. There's a lot going on with it. Okay, so the movie E.T., and bear in mind that the world is run by symbol, because symbols are the ultimate language. You don't need to know a language to understand symbol, and symbols are ingrained in our souls, in our minds, in our cultures, and everything. There's symbol everywhere, and it's a way to communicate without communicating. It's a way to communicate on different vibrations and different levels. I'm not going to be all hippy-dippy and like vibrations, but it's real. It's real. Subconscious communication is very, very real, and I'll show you, because I looked all over the internet. No one has ever made this connection except silly mustached Big Bear here. I don't know how no one else has seen this, but okay, this is E.T. the Extraterrestrial was made by Steven Spielberg, and he took away man and made him an alien. He made him a lie, and it's all the backdrop of the moon, which is a lie, and God is a child. It's a little child's hand, and that's the same symbol for God touching, or God almost touching man. It gets so much worse, guys. Like, be ready for this one today. I've never seen anyone see this, which makes me, I don't get it. It's hiding right in plain sight. So he took the divinity and he made it satanic. And of course, the light that comes out of the touching of a monster and a boy. God, this is a rough one. Okay, Steven Spielberg's first movie he ever did was called Amblin. Amblin is a short film made in 1968. It is the first completed film shot by Steven Spielberg on 35mm. The film is a short love story set during the hippie era of the late 1960s about a young man and a woman who meet in the desert, attempt to hitchhike and become friends, then lovers. Make their way to the beach and part ways. They don't become lovers. This is wrong, by the way. It later became the namesake for Spielberg's production company, Amblin Entertainment. Remember that. Okay, so the plot, this is important. This is what broke him wide open. This is a 20-minute short film with no dialogue, and out of this, he got a 7-picture deal with Universal. A young man carrying a closely guarded guitar case meets a free-spirited young woman while hitchhiking across the Southern California desert. She befriends him, then he hauls both of their luggage. They play an olive pit spitting game. She shares a cannabis joint. He becomes her lover, and they accept various rides en route to Pacific Coast Beach. At the beach, the man runs fully clothed into the surf and splashes about, while the woman with daisies in her hair hesitatingly opens his guitar case and lays out its contents: a tie, wingtip shoes, Thrifty Drugs mouthwash, a paperback of Arthur C. Clarke's The City and the Stars, a white shirt, right guard spray deodorant, a suit, a roll of toilet paper, white crew socks, Phillips Milk of Magnesia, and toothpaste. The woman smiles in bemusement, perhaps sensing that her companion was not the free spirit that she assumed that he was. She frowns in sad disappointment and climbs back up the beach stairs without him. There is no spoken dialogue in the film aside from the lyrics in the opening and closing theme songs. There is an ambient soundtrack featuring bird sounds, wind, passing car noises, popping noises made by the characters, fire sounds, and laughter, along with the instrumental music. It was made with $10,000 with Dennis C. Hoffman, and it was Sid Sheinberg, the then vice president of production for Universal Television, saw the film. Spielberg was then signed to a 7-year contract with Universal. It was 26 minutes long, and there's no dialogue. And he got a 7-picture deal from it as a complete unknown. What were these things symbolizing? Milk of magnesia is a laxative that homosexuals and pedophiles will take before sodomy. Arthur C. Clarke was a known pedophile who had to flee to Sri Lanka to not go to prison for the constant rape of children. The white t-shirt is a symbol. It's all right there. There's no dialogue. He literally, Amblin is an anagram pretty much for Nambla. Okay, let's continue. Amblin, rearrange the letters. Nambla. Nambla is the National Association for Man-Boy Love. So Amblin is an anagram for the National Man-Boy Love Association, and in what the real story was about, and the way the real skill that Spielberg was selling was his ability to show pedophilia in plain sight and have nobody see it. All those things in the suitcase told the woman that he was a sodomite, and then she walked away. People can, the real skill with these people, and of course it was produced by Hoffman, Spielberg, and then sold to, let me not get this wrong, Sid Sheinberg, is to be subversive, disgusting, and commit pedophilia, sodomy right in plain sight, and have no one know what the hell you're doing. They get off on tricking normal people. It's right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue. This is just the beginning. When I say Steven Spielberg's a pedophile, he's a pedophile. He killed a little girl in a movie. Allegedly. I have to say that so that this video doesn't get taken down, but we'll get there. What else did E.T. symbolize? Well, it started, E.T. was in a dress. E.T. was closely associated with Michael Jackson. E.T. was kissed by children. And then we get to more themes of Steven Spielberg. A lot of it has to do with monsters attacking children. Here we see a giant monster attacking a child, the dinosaur. There's a scene, I'm not even going to show it because it's so disgusting. Once you know what it is, I'm not showing it. There's a scene in Jurassic Park where a monster dinosaur sneezes on a little girl's face. Just put that together. The images will, when your innocence is gone to these people and you know what they are, I'm not even going to put it on here. Because when you understand what the point of all of this is, to hide in plain sight, it'll blow your mind. So Jaws, again, is about a monster attacking people from under the surface, the subversion, right? Here's Steven Spielberg obsessing with the mouth of a monster. Schindler's List, the image of it is in a, look past all the Jew bullshit. The Jew stuff is all a smokescreen. It's an adult in a child's hand. It's an adult holding a child's hand. That right there that you're looking at, the way it's shaped, is a NAMBLA symbol. AI. It is Right there, you see a lit up mouth, and you see an adult and a little boy. Again, you have to understand, this all comes from Amblin. Milk of Magnesia, Arthur C. Clarke, no dialogue, 7-picture deal. Spielberg. Now we get into the real bad stuff. This is Heather O'Rourke. Heather O'Rourke was discovered by Steven Spielberg at a shopping mall when she was 5. You may know her as the girl who played the Poltergeist girl. As you can see here, this is symbolically horrifying. The TV screen that is destroying the mind of the child and demonic. Anyway, she died. How did she die? Well, she was on set with the Bergs. And so Steven Spielberg saw something in this girl. Gee, I wonder what. And had to have her. So put her in a movie. Put her in a few things. She got passed around at Nickelodeon. If you want to dive into this, go for it. I don't have the stomach for it right now. So they said she died from the flu. And they told that to her parents. And then the coroner said she died from an intestine rupture. Remember when I told you about the milk of magnesia? So pedophiles and homosexuals, sodomites. There's a reason I despise sodomites. I hate sodomy. They flush out the system with a laxative called milk of magnesia, and then they have their way with children's assholes. I told you this one's going to be rough, guys. She, according to the coroner, was sodomized to death on set. You got the creeps yet, guys? Yeah, dysentery, heart condition, I thought. No, Ryan. No, there was not a heart condition. Her rectum was I mean, just look into it, man. Heart condition? Let's continue. I think it was a heart attack caused by septic shock. But look at what that does. That Ryan guy just said, I thought she died of a heart condition. She was fucked to death. Let's continue. By Steven fucking Spielberg. DreamWorks is Katzenberg, Geffen, Spielberg. All Jewish homosexual pedophiles. Alleged. And people were telling me, oh, and look at that image. It's a crescent moon. Crescent moon. Look into symbology, guys. And a child alone holding a pole. Once you see it, and once you know what these people are, it's so fucking disgusting that I don't even like describing it, but you people need to know this stuff. You guys want a little more? You guys want to have your minds blown a little more? And then we'll make this positive. I'll read the super chats, hit the like button, all that stuff. But you have to understand, Steven Spielberg, a guy wrote me yesterday. I posted one of those things about it. A guy who was a kid in the movie Super 8, I'm not going to say which guy, was like, you're right on the money about Spielberg. You know, they're like, they're pedophiles. And he's been alleged by a lot of people. This one kid, Crispin Glover wouldn't be in another Back to the Future because of Steven Spielberg. And he sued and won. And if you go in the Wayback Machine, he alleges that Steven Spielberg is a pedophile. Crispin Glover, the guy, McFly, like that guy was like, I won't do another Back to the Future. That guy rapes kids. This is gonna fucking blow your mind. Watch this scene with Indiana Jones, right? And then I'll tell you about a little conversation that Steven Spielberg and pedophile alleged George Lucas had about this.
Oh, Marion.
Indiana Jones. Always knew someday you'd come walking back through my door. I never doubted that. Something made it inevitable. So what are you doing here in Nepal?
I need one of the pieces your father collected.
I learned to hate you in the last 10 years.
Guys, she's 24 in this scene. She's 24 in the scene. He's in his 50s. You didn't catch it back then because you didn't think that it was possible the world would be this sick. Now watch this scene knowing that they had an affair when she was 14. They wanted to do it at 11. The conversation between Spielberg and Lucas is transcribed where they wanted it 11. And they said 16 was too old, that isn't taboo enough. They wanted it younger, and they wanted it because she wanted him. This is all this is transcribed. Watch this scene now understanding that he had sex with her when she was 14.
I never meant to hurt you.
I was a child. I was in love. It was wrong and you knew it.
You knew what you were doing.
Now I do. This is my place. Get out. Mohan, Temigru, Bullion.
You knew what you were doing. They originally wanted this at 11, but there was a lawsuit and they settled at 14. You knew what you were doing? This is written by Steven Spielberg. What? Does it...
I was in love. It was wrong and you knew it.
You knew what you were doing.
Now I do. This is my place. Get out. Mohan, Temigru, Bullion.
Now I do, because I'm not 11.
I did what I did. You don't have to be happy about it, but maybe we can help each other out now.
I did what I did. You don't have to be happy about it, but maybe we can help each other out now. Look at her age right there. Look at his age. 10 years ago. It's right there.
I need one of the pieces your father collected. It's a bronze piece about this size with a hole in it off center with a crystal. You know the one I mean?
Guys, look at his hand shape.
You know the one I mean?
Yeah, I know it.
Where's Abner? Where's Abner?
Abner's dead.
Okay, yeah, and the character, she became an alcoholic in that scene. Because Indiana abandoned her after raping her as a child. That was a franchise. Now we go to Fievel. And listen, guys, some of you guys are like saying, you're ruining my favorite movies. What's more important? Adults that kind of like a movie? Or the safety of our fucking children? And there's people that are like, dude, you're going to get assassinated for this shit. Good, then I joined God. I'm not scared at all of these people. Watch this shit. Watch this. It's fascinating. It's fascinating, guys. It was all right there in plain sight. Steven Spielberg showing Jews as vermin and warning us about how multiculturalism doesn't work right in front of us.
One gold dog minute, yo. There's plenty for everyone, yes? Certainly. Are there any cats out west? There certainly are, partners, and if you have any prejudices against cats, you better stay put, because on the frontier, cats and mice help each other. The anointed leader of the cats.
All right. Is that all I had in that one? Okay, the whole thing is that there's a puppet master using entertainment to trick people into thinking that cats and mice get along. When in reality they don't, and it's to exploit them. And he shows Jews as vermin, mice, right? You see, you know how many movies show Jews or the good guys are vermin? Like Peter Rabbit. You know, everyone's so mad at the farmer for getting the rabbits out. It's showing you, because this is what's in the Talmud. There's a reason that I go at Jews. I'm sick of pedophilia. And someone's like, yeah, there's good Jews. Yeah, there is. 70% are leftists, and then there's a good percentage that are pedophiles and leftists. So yeah, there's 20% that I'm totally fine with. I will not sacrifice calling out disgusting human beings because I'm scared of being called anti-Semitic. Geffen is alleged to be a serial child murderer. Spielberg, Katzenberg. Like, if all of Nickelodeon, all the people that raped, Harvey Weinstein, freaking, even Louis C.K., even though he's just whacking off, it's just disgusting. And they make all these movies where the good guy is the monster, and the bad guy is the one trying to kill the monster. Look at Shrek. Shrek has horns. Shrek is a goblin demon, and he's the good guy. Look at Monsters, Inc. The good guy is a monster with horns. Look at this. The bad guy is the cat trying to get rid of the mice. Peter Rabbit. The bad guy is the farmer trying to get rid of the rabbits. It's just right there. The mice were the Jews, the car was American, whatever. God will cut these people. It doesn't matter if God cuts them down or not cuts them down. The truth is the truth, and this is just straight up legit. And let me read to you about Heather O'Rourke. Heather played the character. Back in the 80s was a peak child molesting time in Hollywood. There was no internet. There was very few mobile phones. Children came into set. They were left alone by their parents. For 8 hours, they were subjected to every kind of horrible thing you can imagine. Drugs were commonplace. They were used to try and get the kids to be so hysterical when being assaulted. Guys, I used to live with Christina Ricci. This is real. Producers loved casting shows with kids and tweens. If someone pitched a show that involved a handful of tweens with a dozen tween extras per week, it would get a green light. Even if the show was going to suck and everyone knew it was going to suck, if you got the right pedo at a studio, he would say yes just to come for casting and taping of the pilot. As sad as it is to say, there were a lot of parents who told their kids to go off with the nice man in the suit and do what he says. It was a sick, sick time. Still is a sick time. Don't think that this is over at all. Let me get to Heather. All right. The show took place around a beach, so they started dancing. All these guys were another star at the same. So what they would do is they would have these children audition and they would masturbate in the shadows. I'm dead serious. I don't want to talk about it either. It disgusts me deeply. Okay, so then 3 of the guys took Heather to a different studio. The actress didn't see what happened. Oh, this is the testimony from an actress. 45 minutes later, one of the 3 guys came running out and needed a set medic. Apparently, they had inserted something inside the girl and things were bad. The medic came and the ambulance came. The parents of the girl were told some crap story. The crap story ended up killing the girl because the parents believed the executives, the nice men in the suits, the nice Jews. 2 weeks later, the show finished shooting 6 episodes all at once, and then everyone was sent on their way forever. No one wanted the kids around or witness to what happened. Heather was acting in the 80s. All right, just... Oh, God. It's so bad. And so when people are like, you're anti-Semitic, it's like, well, the whole anti-Semitic word is used to not be able to criticize the hundreds, if not thousands, of grown men currently fucking children in Hollywood. It's not just the Jews, Catholics, atheists, Satanists, Jesuits. I'm just not going to pull punches on the Jews because the Holocaust happened. Big fucking deal. Big fucking deal. They should have taken out the Spielbergs. I'm pissed they got out. He fucked a girl to death who is 9. It's like, oh, but the Holocaust, it's like, yeah, they missed one. And no, I won't feel bad about that. I won't apologize for that. He fucked a girl to death. Do you know how many kids he's raped? Allegedly. All right. I wonder if this stuff goes all the way back to child stars Shirley Temple. Oh, you want to see some more shit? Check this out. Okay, Steven Spielberg's been trying to work with Stephen King for a very long time now. I bet he has. Here's Drew Barrymore lighting the cigarette of Stephen King. Does that look like the relationship a child and an adult should have? Look at that picture. That's what I'm saying. It's not all... Like, evil isn't in a demographic. It's just the Jews have a shield. It's called anti-Semitism, the Holocaust. No one else has that shield. Stephen King's not a Jew, and what he's doing right there is fucking disgusting. He would write in pre-teen orgy scenes in his books. Look at him. Look at Drew Barrymore. Why did no one protect Drew Barrymore? And here's the thing. Charlie Chaplin had a taste for young girls. Yeah, that's right, Zoe Barrett. He wasn't Jewish. It's just, the reason I go so hard at the Jews is because they have a shield that others don't. And I don't give a shit. I'll say whatever the fuck I think is real. You know, I don't even say I'll say whatever I want because I don't even want to talk about this. I'll say the truth regardless of the social consequences. And it's no problem calling out the Catholics. I would call out Catholic priests all day long, the Pope. Someone should put that guy out of his misery. And no one cares because there is no such thing as Christophobic. The Jews have a shield that will allow them to just look at Steven Spielberg. I mean, this guy he's truly fucking disgusting. I'm about to read the super chats. I'm going to show you a really funny video and how to raise your kids without all this. But look at this guy. Just look at this face. This is the face of an indulger. Wait till you see this. And I was with my boy Ryan today. And we're having a conversation. Look at this guy. Look at that. Look at that face. That's the face of just perversion, subversion, evil. He's got arteries all over his neck. I mean, like, look at it. It's like there's nothing there. There's no power in that man. When people are like, you should be scared. I face down people like that in my life already. In real life. I'm not scared of that guy. These people aren't powerful. You know, they make you think they are with illusions and delusions. But I'll take him. I'm not scared of him at all. But he's worth billions and billions of dollars. He is an empty shell. Sodomy has wrecked his soul, his mind, everything. And he's been evil for a very, very long time. Him and his buddy Hoffman, who made that film about the pedophile in 1968 that got that 7-picture deal with the other Jew. They've been at this for a long time. And by the way, guys, don't take this as Jew hate. Don't say, we got to kill Jews. That doesn't help anyone. That doesn't help fighting evil. I go at the Jews because others can't because of the dumbest word ever, anti-Semitism. Don't think that I'm saying we have to take out the Jews. The Jews are the reason there's evil. No, that's not true. And that's a weak stance. Who is protecting them? They figured out how to use the Holocaust to protect themselves. You know, they set up this whole psyop. Yeah, evil is evil, right? And if someone says like, oh, if we take out the Jews, evil will be gone, they're not a good warrior. Because as someone who was raised Catholic, I can tell you very, very precisely that if you take out all the Jews, they're still pedophiles. All right, we have to convert the Jews. Well, we have just expose evil. It helps the Jews. The fact that no one so many people don't feel comfortable calling them out unless they are hated. Like there's two types of people that I see pretty much. There's people that despise Jews that are like these cockroaches, right? And then there's people that are like, don't attack him. Yes, he's a pedophile, but that's anti-Semitism. You gotta just call out snakes. And there's a lot of snakes with the Jews. 70%. Tom Hanks isn't Jewish, and he's a very alleged pedophile. I'll show you some videos that'll blow your fucking mind. All right. Let me read some super chats. I just wanted to show you guys that it's nuts, right? Let's just look at that picture one more time. That's what he did. He took God and man, and he made a lie and a boy. And there's been scandals on sets, like on Emperor of the Sun or Last Emperor, whatever that was that Christian Bale was in. You know, his last Golden Globes, he literally thanks Satan. I'm pretty sure that guy didn't avoid the foundation. Is that stuff true that one guy was talking about? Dude, Steven Spielberg's a monster. He's a monster. Tom Hanks killed 5 people, Irving? Go on. All right, Empire of the Sun, yeah. There's a guy, I think Spielberg either killed or like had to... Yeah, Christian Bale, B-A-A-L, I know. Trust me, I get it. Thank you for exposing pedos. Well, I don't get how other people aren't. So here's the deal. The pedophiles feed on children of parents that are either not around or they feed them to them. Like Heather O'Rourke's parents would be like, no, go with these Jews in the suits. We'll see you in a few days. And, you know, they cry and say that, listen, love your kids and they'll be fine. Protect your kids. Be around your kids. Here's my boy. Here's Wally. This was this morning. Okay, he usually leads Grace Now. He loves it. Watch what he does here. I just wanted to get it on tape because I like just these moments. I just like having the moments. And I just wanted to get one where he just does this. He goes, Dear Lord, thank you for the food, amen. And he loves it. And so today I go, just watch this shit.
Walter, you want to say Grace?
Wait for mommy.
Okay, we'll wait for mommy. I like that.
Napkin.
Napkin, that's right.
I'm like, you want to say Grace? He's like, wait for mommy. And then he's like, napkin. The reason that I do what I do and I say what I say and I try to like reinforce this every live stream I do is there's a way out. Thank the Lord before food. Teach your kid to wait for mommy. You know, like, get pumped about napkins. All right, this is a little comic relief for this heavy day. Now, where is this?
Amy, you need something from the store?
Yeah.
What do you need?
Why?
I'm gonna go get some mustache wax.
We may have to watch that again. That's just so feel good. So that's a Polaris 570cc. I brought, like, me and my buddy, who's a professional truck driver, so he knows everything about engines. We went and got it today. And that track was from the Life Aquatic soundtrack. It's called Ping Island Rescue. It's the ultimate song for cruising with a mustache. So let's do it one more time. There we go.
Amy, you need
Oh,
something?
by the way, if this doesn't explain to you guys why women are so fired up when their husbands get mustaches, just watch and learn.
Amy, you need something from the store?
Yeah.
What do you need?
Why?
I'm gonna go get some mustache wax.
All right, here we go. Thanks, bro, for being a voice in our crazy times. Anytime. It's an exciting time. We're going to win. Big Bear, can I make some highlight videos of your stuff and upload them and spread the word? The same way they do for Joe Rogan videos. Huge fan, love your vids. Keep on fighting the good fight. Please do that. Do you know how many people were not reaching because I go so long? Tons of people are like, Big Bear, I love your videos. Make them 15 minutes, not 3 hours. And I'm like, well, I try to. And then I start talking about, mind control. And then I start playing Pink Floyd. And then I start trying to make the fire brighter. And then before you know it, I'm 3 hours deep. And everyone's went to bed.
Modern world. Who? Europeans. Built the modern world. We invented science and industry. We invented science and industry, and you want to tell us to stop because, oh my God, we're so bad. We built the modern world. We built the modern world. Europeans. Built the modern world. We invented science and industry. We invented science and industry, and you want to tell us to stop because, oh my God, we're so bad. We invented the modern world.
I feel you. You're so dumb.
We invented the modern world. You fucking degenerate. We saved billions of people from starvation. We built modern civilization. White people are the best thing that ever happened to the world. We are so amazing, and I love myself, and I love white people.
Say that one more
Fuck
time.
yeah, white people.
Say it right here.
Fuck yeah, white men. We're white men. We did everything. Look, I don't hate other people. I just love white men. I just love white men. Oh, God.
Tolerance. It's okay to smirk. Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps me when you do that. And click the bell to allow notifications so you never miss a new video.
Modern world. Who? Europeans. Built the modern world. We invented science and industry. We invented science and industry, and you want to tell us to stop because, oh my God, we're so bad. We built the modern world. We built the modern world. Europeans. Built the modern world. We invented science and industry. We invented science and industry, and you want to tell us to stop because, oh my God, we're so bad. We invented the modern world.
I feel you. You're so dumb.
We invented the modern world. You fucking degenerate. We saved billions of people from starvation. We built modern civilization. White people are the best thing that ever happened to the world. We are so amazing, and I love myself, and I love white people.
Say that one more time.
Fuck yeah, white people.
Say it right here.
Fuck yeah, white men. We're white men. We did everything. Look, I don't hate other people. I just love white people. I just love white men. I just love white men. Oh, God.